Hello Step, I ask you to subscribe to the channel, to strengthen us to put better content on the channel. Jumanji, next phase in arcade's continue card was character building. It was equivalent, in real life, to the moment when you learned, or not, to make important decisions. In 9 seconds you had to weigh whether it was worth spending part of your savings on the same game you just beat or trying something new. In the case of this revamped Jumanji franchise, which went from being a board game to a video game, the go-on was practically immediate, as the box office chips totaled almost $1 billion. The sequel is once again led by Jake Kasdan, who again recruits young Alex Wolff, Morgan Turner, Sardarius Blaine and Madison Eisman to make the quartet protagonist formed by the nerd, the CDF, the athlete and the popular that end up seeing their lives become a game when they are sucked into an old console. If in the 2017 remake, the joke was to see these stereotypes being thrown into the bodies of fearless Dr. Brave Stone, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, adventurer Ruby Roundhouse, Karen Gillan, animal expert Franklin Moose Finbar, Kevin Hart, and the unadventurous Professor Shelley Oberon, Jack Black, the fun now is to include new characters and challenges in the plot. Without giving away spoilers, we can only say that 2 new characters enter the plot, played by Danny DeVito and Danny Glover, and that the gameplay will not be the same as what we saw in the previous film. As it is a new phase, as the title of the film says, the avatars have upgrades, although they still bring elements from the previous phase. While Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle, 2017, was more adventurous, these novelties bring the film even closer to comedy, without forgetting, of course, the adventures involving animals, a trademark since the book published by Chris Van Allsburg in the 1980s. And at this point, it's interesting to see how Dwayne Johnson and Kevin Hart go to great lengths and manage to play with their new updates. They change the tone of voice and the speed of words in search of laughter. Not that the comic talent of the two is new, but who arrives and steals the show is Awkwafina, which has become a constant in his career. With just a few minutes, the actress achieves more prominence than Nick Jonas in the previous film. While Spencer, Wolf, will be the catalyst for the return to Jumanji, the new journey will also introduce new life lessons to Grandpa Edward Eddie Gilpin and Milo Walker, played by veterans DeVito and Glover. The entry of the two in the cast makes the film more family and more emotional than the previous one. In this new phase, Jumanji becomes even more afternoon session. And going back to the arcade card, if you beat this level like you did with the games, there's an Easter egg there at the end for you, and a new level ready to be played, because that's what Hollywood lives for. As long as there are chips, we will have sequels.